Yo, so here's how we ended up taking this Christian artist's TikTok page from about an average of 400 views to getting one post to over 500,000 views. It's a pretty easy strategy, to be honest, but there are like a couple of key components to it, so you might want to hear all the steps before you start. But before strategy, let's start talking about some of the principles that we learned while we were doing this. So you might be like me and have heard this statement before, the whole thing that content is king. It's true in some cases, but it's not always true. Yo, yes, content is important, but what's even more important than content is serving your audience. So here are some of the principles that I learned after we got this page from about 400 views to one post getting over 500,000 views. Principle number one is this, and this principle is so good that it's even biblical. Well, basically, the greatest among you are the servants, are the ones that serve others. I can't tell you how many times I've seen an artist drop a song and essentially all of their content kind of sounds like this. Hey man, check out my song, man. I just dropped a new hit, bruh. It's on Spotify right now. Go ahead, check it out. Or they drop a video and they're like, hey bro, like come and check out my video. Like I just dropped a new music video. Make sure you check that thing out, man. Tap in with me. Make sure you run up my views. Come on, bruh. And then literally that's it. No clips, no entertainment, nothing to educate your audience, nothing to serve your audience. But bro, I drop content, man, and content is king. But if your content doesn't serve your audience, then your content's not really king. Your content ends up being just a joke. So how do you go about serving your audience? To be honest, a lot of people don't even know who their audience is, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But what you want to do is either give them some type of value, like educate them, entertain them. But even better than education and entertaining is if you meet them where they're at and help encourage them. And that's essentially what this post did. I'm not Haitian, but I know that there is a whole lot going on in Haiti right now. And this artist, Rodlin Pierre, dropped a song called Le Riel Jehovah. I hope I'm saying that right. But essentially the premise of the song was this: even though I'm going through a lot of things, even though there's a lot of problems, even though life is hard, I'm not going to choose to allow worry to overtake me. I'm going to choose to trust God. The song basically serves as an encouragement in rough times, especially in the season of what's going on right now in Haiti. The song essentially meets the audience exactly where they're at. So basically good content that serves, can educate, can encourage, but it can also uplift. And content that serves well, performs well. So what was the strategy? Essentially, we started off with a good song. How do we know that the song is good? Well, because of the content, lyrics, and the state of the world right now, as well as backing that with analytics. Like we saw that he had a bunch of songs out. They all dropped around the same time, and we went back and checked to see which songs were performing the best. It was intuition, also informed with analytics. So we filmed a long form video, basically like a live performance video. Why did we do that instead of like a traditional music video? Well, because live performance videos usually cost a lot less and perform way better than traditional, pricey, well-produced, overly done, super cinematic music videos. Then we took that long form video and we essentially made bite-sized content from it. This basically looked like us taking that full video and chopping it up into 15 shorts that we then posted vertically. Almost think of it like you going into like the food court at a mall and they have like those samples that you can go around and taste with like the toothpicks in them, and you taste it, and if you like it, then you could go and grab yourself a plate. Like essentially that's what we did. We chopped up the long performance video into 15 sections, made it vertical, and posted those onto TikTok. And fourth, we had a release strategy, essentially us trying to stay consistent by using tools to help schedule out all of our posts, as well as watching what is performing well by using tools to capture analytics, and not just what's performing well on TikTok, like not just the videos that are going well, but we also needed to capture the analytics of how our TikTok engagement was translating to other platforms. So we wanted to make sure that everything that was going up on TikTok was also going up on Spotify, was also going up on YouTube, was also going up on Apple Music. And we essentially used like a couple of tools to track that performance. And here's a bonus fifth strategy. We didn't end up doing this. We might actually do it in the future, but what you can do is essentially take the best performing videos on TikTok. So one of those 15 shorts, and we did have one that outperformed everything. That was the one that got us over 500,000 views. You can literally take that video and then add in Facebook and Instagram ads behind it. What that ends up doing is is one, that TikTok video, the high performing one, kind of shows you what section of the video performs best. It also shows you what section of the song people resonate most to. Instead of like shooting money towards something that you don't know performs well organically, you take the organic best performing post, and then if you're going to do paid ads or do a paid ad campaign, use that creative to then be the thing that pushes that campaign. And to be honest, out of it, we got over 500,000. I think it's sitting at 600 plus. And overall, like, from all of that, we got 500,000 views on one of the videos. There's a bunch of other videos that got like 15,000, where before he was getting about 400. Now, like, his TikTok page is performing extremely well based off of that specific strategy. So I really hope that this content served you well. My name is Matt. I started this page essentially to help as many independent Christian artists as I can. It wasn't always like this. I did not niche down specifically to that genre, like a Christian genre, but stuff kind of happened in my life that caused me to pivot. So one of these days, hopefully you guys will get to hear that story. It's a part of like who I am, my testimony right now. But enough of that. Anyway, if you make kingdom music, if you are completely independent, and if you need help with releasing music, then click the link in the description below to take the release readiness quiz. It'll essentially guide you through a bunch of questions to see if you're ready or not to drop some songs, or drop them successfully at least. You can always drop them, but this hopefully will help you drop them better. Honestly, hope that helped you guys out. Grace and peace.